Kate joins us now, and the sequel is coming up.
Ooh, yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, Nor'easter Part 2 on the way, and of course we haven't even recovered from the last one yet. It's kind of the 1-2 punch nature of these two storms that really make it quite a doozy, especially for those still without power at this hour.
Sure.
Yeah, I still don't have power at my house. I'm sure there are many in that same boat, and now wondering, will it be restored before this next storm hits? Because not only, as Lauren told you at the top of the show, could we see new power outages, but certainly this could also delay any restoration efforts that are currently in progress. So let's get right into it, talk about what we know and what we're still working out with this system. Slightly different setup than what we saw on Friday. Part of that is good. It means the wind threat, the damaging wind threat, not quite as high. There will be winds. It's a nor'easter after all, but we're not talking 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts with this system, luckily. However, the snow threat does appear to be higher. Here's a look at what we see right now. There's an upper low swirling over portions of the northern plains. You can see the snow over Minnesota into Wisconsin now. That piece of energy starts to drift eastward. Meanwhile, we'll watch a new low form off the coast as we get into early Wednesday, and that's the system that will eventually take over with the cold air coming in from the Great Lakes, kind of feeding it, the cold air working its way in just as that moisture gets thrown back from the Atlantic Ocean. So here's what that looks like. Tonight is quiet. Tomorrow, quiet for most of the day. Then the clouds build in, but precipitation not likely to start until late tomorrow night. So tomorrow is fine. Hopefully the crews are still out there, again, working on getting the power back to those that don't have it, because as we head through tomorrow night, we see light rain and snow, and then a quick changeover. The heaviest of the snow likely to start by midday Wednesday, likely by 10 or 11 a.m., but notice by noon it's snowing heavily. We do have some rain working in as well, and one thing I think we'll need to keep an eye on is the potential injection of warmer air with this system, the potential for some sleet to hold the totals down depending on where you are, but that's something we're still working on. But you can see some of that banding. The darker purple here at noon, that continues right through the afternoon, and this looks very similar to Friday's setup. We get the convective bands of snowfall here. Any area that gets under one of those bands could see snowfall rates exceeding 1 or 2 inches per hour. That continues right through Wednesday afternoon. Eventually a large thump of snow for everyone. Even the shore points could get in on it, even though it does stay above freezing. You can see temps in the mid-30s through the duration of this storm, but enough cold air aloft that it will fall as snow, and it will fall so heavily that it'll pile up quickly. So between 9 p.m. and midnight tomorrow, light rain and snow will begin, but the heaviest is Wednesday from about 11 to 7. That's the peak intensity. A couple hours in there could feature snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. By 5 a.m. Thursday, the storm moves away. In fact, by late Wednesday night, a lot of this will be ending. Here's our first call map. We have our level of certainty set at moderate right now. There's a lot of agreement that this is going to be significant. We don't know exactly the spacing of these areas, but as of right now, from Philadelphia north and west, we're looking at 6 to 12 inches. There may be a zone likely just north and west of I-95 where some even locally higher amounts could fall. The warmer air at the coast will hold down the totals just slightly, but 3 to 6 inches for portions of Camden, Gloucester, and Salem counties. As far as the wind is concerned, the wind threat will be especially noticeable down the shore, where winds could gust over 30 or even up to 40 miles an hour during the course of the storm, but certainly not as bad as with our last system. So high certainty that rain will change to snow, that we'll see some significant totals, but low certainty still on the exact track of the system and just how much snow will fall across the area. I could see us upping these totals a little bit for parts of the area as well, but again, there are some limiting factors, namely the warm air working in. Will we see any sleet working in as well? And that's something we've still got to fine tune. So make sure you stay tuned. We update the forecast as we go with every little piece of information, but it definitely looks like expect major travel problems through the day Wednesday.